Well, Esther wasn't a queen, but nobody was allowed to go and just talk to the king. He had to ask first, but the only way to save herself and her people was to talk to the king. Oh no, but the king did not ask for her. Oh, that must have been very frightening and scary for our Queen Esther.
You know, Wally, I'm sure Esther and all of the Jews, they were probably very scared. I mean, why else do you think Esther was scared in that story?
Very scary indeed. But she still did it. She went and talked to the king even though she could be killamungoed. Very scary. Queen Esther was brave even when she was scared. How was she able to be so brave?
That's right. She could have been killed for doing that. Is that scary?
Really scared.
I wonder if the king had a pretty awesome mustache.
You know, I'm not positive about that, but I think something that we can learn from this story is that when we know that God has a plan for us, it helps us to be brave.
Hey, Brandon, that's the big idea.
Esther knew that God had a plan for her. God had a plan for why she was the queen. There was no time like this. And that helped Esther to be brave.
Yes, and that helps me to be brave. Me, Wally. And that means it can also help you to be brave as well.
God has a plan for my life.
That's the big idea.
God has a plan for my life.
Well, how about it's time for a little recap? Quiz. According to our big idea today, what does God have for us? Is it A, a plan for my life, B, tacos, C, extraordinary pisamage, or D, guinea pigs?
A plan for my life.
Bing, 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 bing. Question number 2. Why was Esther scared to talk to the king? Her hubby. Is it A, because he had a very scratchy beard, B, because nobody was allowed to approach the king, C, because he hated guinea pigs? I don't know how you could hate those cuddly little creatures. Or was it D, because he had just ate too much Taco Bell, and we know what that means. Ooh.
The second one? B, that's right, because nobody was allowed to approach the king.
Question number 030. Which one of these was not one of our big ideas from this series? A, God can use my gifts. B, God knows who I am. C, we can show others mercy. Or D, God gives us Taco Bell.
D. Yeah, no, that's not a big idea.
Last question number 40. True or false? God has a plan for my life.
True. That's right. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us today. Bye. We will see you next week.